All right, we move on right here on Wake Up India. Now, this indeed is a shocking incident coming to fore. A 31-year-old Indian woman, Savita Halappanavar, has died in Ireland. After the hospital she was admitted to refused to allow her an abortion, that is. Savita, a dentist by profession, was 17 weeks pregnant when she was admitted to the Galway University Hospital in Southern Ireland. A physical check found that she was miscarrying. Repeated requests by Savita and her husband Praveen for a medical termination of the pregnancy were turned down. The medical staff denied her a termination because they detected a fetal heartbeat. Her husband has said that medical staff repeatedly told them that Ireland was a Catholic country and did not allow abortion. Savita, originally from Belgaum in Karnataka but living in Ireland, died of septicemia and blood poisoning on the October 28th, 3 days after being admitted to the hospital. Listen in to a bereaved father.
के डेथ के लिए आयरलैंड गवर्नमेंट और डॉक्टर्स दोनों ही जिम्मेदार है। आयरलैंड गवर्नमेंट मीन्स उनके देश में वो कैथोलिक नेशन है, वो बोल रहे हैं कि उधर अबॉर्शन बैन है और डॉक्टर्स भी नेग्लेक्ट कर दिया। वो दोनों के मिलकर हमारे बेटी की डेथ हो गई।
Now, Savita's distraught father has sought the intervention of the Indian government to help him get justice for his daughter Savita.
मैं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से मैं अभी अपील कर रहा हूं कि वो आयरलैंड का जो कुछ रूल्स है वो चेंज करना, वो इंटरनेशनली फाइट करना है, वो बोल के मैं इसका ये खत्म कर देता हूं।
Every day that the government fails to act legislatively.
Now, the death of the Indian dentist is blowing up into a political issue, once again bringing into question Ireland's total ban on abortion. The opposition has called for an inquiry into the tragedy and is also attempting to build pressure on the government to legislate the controversial issue of abortion. Abortion is banned in the Republic of Ireland except if there is a risk to the life of the mother. In this case, there was a clear risk to the life of the mother, yet Savita was denied an abortion, which led to her tragic demise.
Every day that the government fails to act legislatively is another day that women's rights are being violated and women are potentially being placed at risk.
Lavina Tandon, Headlines Today correspondent, joins us live from London, tracing all the developments there. Lavina, first up, what is the update in Savita's case? Where is the inquiry headed?
There are two internal inquiries going on at this point in time. One within the hospital, set up by the hospital, and one external inquiry set up by the Department of Health in Northern Ireland. Also, the Prime Minister of Northern Ireland was asked if there could be an independent external inquiry, and he did not deny the possibility. At this point in time, I must point out that in 2010, the European Union of Human Rights had passed a judgment that the state of Northern Ireland has failed to implement the existing laws of abortion, especially those concerning where mother's life is at risk. And so a 14-member expert panel was set up by the Irish government, and this panel was to report back with recommendations to the Ministry of Health. And they have said that now, once this happens, they will look into the recommendations and reports carefully. It would be now very difficult actually not to for the government, because this case has created a lot of awareness and a political turmoil, if I can say, and so any recommendation, if of substance, cannot be brushed aside.
Savita, we do know that a full-fledged political war has been blown up after this terrible tragedy. The question I ask you is, since Headlines Today has been covering this story, there's been a lot of support coming in from the local population. What kind of messages are you picking up?
People have been touched by this story. About 600 people gathered outside the Irish Parliament in Dublin protesting. About 40 to 50 people gathered outside Irish Embassy in London. This has been the most watched story on the BBC website. It has made through the headlines of UK dailies. It has gone to the Huffington Post. The original story, the link of which has been sent more than 39,000 times on the tweets. More tweets have gone than this. Facebook pages have been created. So people are talking and debating about it. This issue is in public arena. The social media is rife with it. Also, in Ireland, there's a political turmoil. It has caused political turmoil in the country. The left wing has been recommending and posting recommendation about Ireland changing the laws of abortion, especially where mother's health is concerned or life is at risk. Apparently, the abortion laws in the country are in a mess, and so this has created and given rise to a debate and discussion, and definitely this issue cannot be brushed under the carpet anymore.
All right, Lavina, thank you. We appreciate you joining us right now for Wake Up India. There